Can you tell me about gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering is a practice used in political contexts to manipulate electoral district boundaries to favor a specific political party or group. It involves two primary techniques. 1. Packing. This involves concentrating opposition voters into a few districts to essentially waste their votes, as these districts will overwhelmingly favor one party. 2. Cracking. This technique splits opposition voter blocks across many districts so they remain a minority in each, which dilutes their voting power. The impacts of gerrymandering include decreased accountability, as politicians become less responsive to constituents when districts are designed to ensure incumbents win. It also disproportionately affects communities of color, especially when it intersects with racial lines, potentially violating voting rights laws.
Can you explain gerrymandering in Texas right now?
Currently, Texas is experiencing significant discussions and legal challenges around gerrymandering. The state's redistricting process has been criticized for allegedly reinforcing GOP dominance by manipulating district boundaries. This is done through tactics like packing and cracking minority and urban voters to consolidate political power, often at the expense of fair representation. The recent redistricting maps have drawn scrutiny for potentially violating the Voting Rights Act due to accusations of racial vote dilution. Staying informed about candidates running for office is crucial for making educated voting decisions. Here are some steps you can take. 1. Identify priorities. Understand the leadership qualities and policy positions that matter most to you, such as honesty, experience, integrity, healthcare, education, or climate policy. 2. Gather information. Use credible and nonpartisan sources like Vote 411, Vote Smart, local voter guides, candidate websites, news reports, and public interviews or debates to gather information about the candidates. 3. Compare candidates. Look at their policy positions, personal traits, experience, and performance. Candidate questionnaires, legislative scorecards, and nonpartisan voter evaluations can be particularly useful. 4. Attend events. Participate in town halls, debates, and public forums to see candidates in action and hear their responses to community concerns.
What can we do to fight gerrymandering?
Fighting gerrymandering requires a combination of legal, political, and grassroots efforts. Here are some strategies you can consider. 1. Support independent redistricting commissions. Advocate for the establishment of nonpartisan commissions to draw district lines. These bodies aim to create fairer, more balanced electoral maps by removing the influence of partisan politics. 2. Legal challenges. Support or participate in legal actions that challenge gerrymandered districts. Courts can mandate redistricting if maps are found to violate laws such as the Voting Rights Act. 3. Advocate for reform legislation. Push for state and federal legislation that sets clear criteria for districting, limits partisan influence, and increases transparency in the redistricting process. 4. Raise public awareness. Educate your community about the impacts of gerrymandering and the importance of fair representation. Public pressure can lead to political change.